Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Snackbox. Happy Friday, guys. Hope you all are having an amazing start to the weekend. And, guys, we have a nice 15x at this moment alongside a Summon Rush. Let's actually take a look at the Summon Rush event first to see how many shards we have to open. So, I want to get all these demon points. There are 200 in there, same amount as in the Champ Chase tournament we had last weekend. So I'm going to open up a couple of Sacred Shards. I want to get these Twisted Horns, these legendary Twisted Horns. So that means I have to get to 4,925 points at least. That's my goal. Maybe I'll open up a little bit more to get the Mythical Skill Tome, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just stop here at the 5,000 points. So that's going to be around 10 Sacred Shards, 500 points per Sacred Shard. And yeah, that's what we are going to do. Now, let's take a look at the progressive chances. We do have some really nice champions in here. Alongside this new guy, he seems very solid. He seems like a top candidate for Chimera trials, maybe. I don't know. But I want to grab this guy. I want to get this guy, so I'm going to try to pull him. We have Chimera in here, very old school skill cooldown reset champion. Stock the Broken, a fusion, which was actually kind of underrated now with the Poison Relic and all these other stuff going on. He becomes actually pretty viable in the right combination for Arena. Bad Alcazar got kind of power crapped. He's still a very solid champion, don't get me wrong. You can solo a couple of dungeons, couple of stages with him. And Theodore, one of the best champions to solo dungeons with. So yeah, I think I'm going to go for this new guy. From Void Shards, there are actually not so great champions in here. Supreme KO, Venus, Jagur. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it to open up Void Shards at the moment. So I would definitely skip that. But Ancient Shards and Sacred Shards is probably the way to go. For Summon Rushes, Sacred Shards are actually the best choice. You will get the most value. In terms of epics, I think I'm going to go with Steel Skull. You can actually choose Delia here is the name, I think. It's an Mikage fusion epic, which is kind of solid if you still need to fuse Mikage, but I'm going to go with Steel Skull. I don't need these other epics, so that's my choice. And now let's see. I think I'm already into the Mercy system for Sacred Shards, so it's very likely to pull a legendary here. Now let's start with the first pull. Let's see what we can get. Maybe we can get some juicy legendaries. Even if we don't get the 15x, there are still a couple of non-void legendaries that I would like to pull. A dupe Armans, a dupe Fabian, and all this, meta champions are still very solid. So we're 2 sacreds in, 2 epics back to back. Okay, another epic. That's Oathbound. Actually, also a very cool epic. 4 sacreds, no legendary. Maruka, actually, I was thinking about building her as she has a cleanse and a revive on death. And she also places decreased speed. I don't know if I should or should not. I don't know. But for Faction Wars, I think this is actually a very solid champion. And also has great ratings. So yeah, if you are lacking a reviver or support or a cleanse or something, she might be actually a pretty good choice. So let's keep on pulling. That's shard number 5. Damn, still no legendary. That's kind of crazy. But Shatterbones, I use him a lot in the Ogryn factions, in the Ogryn faction wars. My Ogrins are so weak, and Shatterbones is really helping me with this free hitter. I put him in a stun set. He's placing decreased speed and decreasing turn meter and stunning the enemies occasionally. So he's really been a great help in Faction Wars to control the waves and to progress. It's really hard for me in some of the factions. Oh, there we go. And it's Alanikis. Okay, I'll take it. This is a new one. This is actually a new legendary champion for me. Relics has been in the game since forever, and I never pulled her. And I was thinking about getting her from the token trader in the last rotation, but now luckily I didn't because I pulled her, and I think I can use her in my Trunda team. I think she will boost my Trunda score by quite a lot. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that actually. She was kind of like the missing piece for my W Mako Trunda team, so yeah, pretty happy about it. Very solid. I'm curious to see how my Trunda performance will improve once I build her and start using her. So actually pretty cool. Okay, so that's a new one. It's not a 15x, but it is what it is. Okay, continue with Epic. Vergis, also a pretty old school champion. Another Epic, and that's Terror Beast. So now we're at 8 Sacred Shards in, 1 Legendary. It's a new one. It's very hard for me to pull new Legendaries as I have so many non-void Legendaries. So that's actually, the chance to get one that is new is very, very low compared to getting a dupe. So that was actually pretty amazing. So I think we can open up two more Sacred Shards. Oh, a Morag. One of my favorite epic champions. I love this champion. In the free-to-play challenge, Morag carried me so hard. And the reason for that is the ally attack and the strengthen and the counter attacks. And you can build her with defense. Death-based nukers are so much better early on because they just survive longer and therefore they can deal more damage. And yeah, just overall a great champion. Overlooked by a lot of people, but she can really smack, she can deal a lot of damage, and also provides survivability for your team. So yeah, one of my favorite epics in the game. So last Sacred Shard, let's see what we can get. Can we pull another legendary? And no, it's a Delver. Okay. Now let's take a look at the points real quick. Let's see how many points we got. We should be at 5,000. Yeah, there we go. We got the Lego craft material, legendary skill tome, immortal soulstone, epic twisted horns, some more demon points. So now we can actually collect, I think it is the 3-star soul. Yeah, so we can collect the 3-star soul, and we are at milestone 4 now actually. So yeah, I'm already at 780 points. I still need to figure out what I'm going to skip. I think I'm just gonna skip every single event and tournament that doesn't reward crafting material, like this demon spawn spider tournament. I think it's actually pretty easy to do. One of the easier conditions. Demon spawns have a lot of HP burn champions, which makes spider pretty easy. So I think this one is easy to do, but at the same time, it doesn't reward you with crafting materials. So I'm not going to invest energy in this. Also, the spider dungeon doesn't really benefit me at all. My account, doesn't really need accessories like the normal accessories. All I'm looking for are those 9-piece set accessories where my account is benefiting from. So yeah, let's see if we can craft some relics. I actually am missing 3 mythical chimera crafting materials to, have a full craft. So that's, kind of unfortunate. But, later on with the reset, I will probably, get my keys in and then get the mythical crafting materials. And I think I'm going to craft them alongside with the live arena crafting materials, but we can craft some like 2 from the Chaos Awakes campaign. So let's see what we can get. And it's a standard group relic, pretty unfortunate. And now let's see with the legendary ones, was it worth it? And it's a golden elixir. I got this I think I got the 3rd golden elixir from the Chaos Awakes crafting materials, which is really unlucky. The only The only relic from the Chaos Awakes campaign that I got, like the only legendary, is this one. The Gilded, I don't know how to say it, Pineon or something. And I don't know who to use it on. I have no idea who to use this relic on. I was thinking about maybe for some champions that that I'm soloing dungeons with. That might be an option. It has pretty solid gem slots. I can put it in the necro defense or whatever, and then I don't know. I I really don't know who to use this on, and I think it's actually one of the worst relics there is. Then I also have the Gaze of Damnation, and you need to have fear or true fear debuff in order to make this work. So I don't know who to use these relics on. So if you guys have an idea, please let me know in the comments below. Maybe you have some great ideas who to use these relics on. But for me right now, I have no idea. Maybe I'll just feed them, and use them as chickens. But at the moment, I'm gonna save them because those relics are probably not coming back. I don't know, maybe in the future sometime, but I have no idea. So I'm just gonna keep them for now, I guess, and then see where I can use them on. But at the moment, I really have no clue. And if we take a look at the relic index, I think the only relics that I would love to have from this Chaos Awakes campaign are obviously the mythicals, and even they are probably not so great. I don't know. I mean, this one is kind of cool. It gives you that 15% ignore defense buff straight away at the start of a round. So not a turn, right? So it doesn't rebuff it unless you kill an enemy. So I think this is a cool one, but then again, you could just use a Cat's Gaze, right? So Cat's Gaze, I think, is still better, even though you can fit more gemstones in here. Then you have this one, the Crown of Corruption, and this gives you more speed. So that's actually pretty cool. And the more you level it up, the more speed you get. So this can actually be very solid for your speed booster, I think, or I don't know who it would be the best on, but you get a lot of speed, right? And then the Skull of Treason, of course, for HP burn champions. Like, these three are probably the best ones out of this category. This is pretty bad. This is also pretty bad, I think. This is kind of okay, but very niche. And the rares, yeah, I mean, nothing really impressive. If you compare these rares to, let's say, this one, there's absolutely no comparison. Even though this is a very niche relic, right? But the other rare relics just can't compete with this. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. We put one legendary champion that I was missing for quite a while. Very hard for me to get, non-dupe, non-void legendaries. And we got Lanikis, so I'm pretty happy. I think I'm gonna, put her in my Trunda team. I think she will boost my score quite a lot. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel. Also hit the thumbs up. It really helps me. And see you in the next one.